and welcome to the University at Buffalo Fellowships and Scholarships 101 series. The topic of this video is searching for awards. First of all, let's talk about fellowships versus scholarships. What's the difference? Fellowships are more likely than scholarships to include tuition, a stipend, and/or travel funds. Scholarships may include these benefits, or they may be pots of money with no additional obligations or resources. Both types of awards are worth applying to and can be included on your resume. Another distinction to make is between need-based and merit-based awards. Need-based awards require the applicant to demonstrate financial need. While a higher GPA may give you an advantage, it is not the main focus of the selection process. Merit-based awards, on the other hand, do not take financial need into consideration and instead prioritize academic achievements. Next, we will talk about internal versus external funding, or where the money comes from. Internal funding is money distributed directly from UB. Internal funding is typically awarded upon admission to the university. You would see any money that UB is offering you in your admission letter. However, there are some smaller awards available for current UB students, which we'll talk about later in this video. External funding, on the other hand, is money that comes from outside of UB. External funding may come from local, state, national, or international sources. Our office is responsible for supporting students as they apply to external awards. Remember, any award you receive is a stepping stone to later awards. You will not only get better at applying, but future scholarship committees will see that you have already won awards. So, how do you go about finding internally funded opportunities? First, check out the UB Scholarship Portal. The UB Office of Financial Aid has created a scholarship database for internal awards. You can create a profile and search for awards that might be a good fit for you at buffalo.academicworks.com. Second, use your academic department or school as a resource. Academic department websites often have valuable information about potentially funded faculty research and scholarships offered by the department. Third, the Study Abroad office has several scholarships you can apply for to help fund your international experience. Find more information at buffalo.edu/studyabroad. Fourth, the UB Honors College offers funding for research and creativity, study abroad, and academic enrichment. If you are a UB student not already in the Honors College, you can apply to the Advanced Honors College. Find more information about the Honors College at buffalo.edu/honors. Finally, the Experiential Learning Network, ELN, project portal is another great resource. Look for funded research and project opportunities on and off campus at buffalo.edu/eln/students/project-portal. Now, let's talk about using the Office of Fellowships and Scholarships website. You can start searching for awards by using the Find Funding page on our website at buffalo.edu/fellowships/funding. You can search by the award name in alphabetical order, by the level of study, so whether you are a sophomore or PhD student, by the application deadline, or by the category. We list awards for students in STEM, the social sciences, the humanities, and awards open to international students. The Find Other Awards tab contains links to other university search engines and other useful UB web pages. When searching in another university search engine, look for awards that do not require you to be an enrolled student at the institution. Another useful tool is the Sponsored Programs Information Network, or SPIN, that is a search engine for faculty, staff, and students. You can create an account at spin.infoedglobal.com. To help you get started, look for videos for setting up searches in the Tools section. Make sure searches are set to individual, not institutional, and email any questions to kshort@buffalo.edu. Here are some other resources for external funding. ProFellow is a scholarship website with a database, blog, and email newsletter. Check it out at profellow.com. Reminder, do not pay for scholarship services online. UB and the Office of Fellowships and Scholarships have many free resources. Second, check out relevant community foundations. Many cities and towns have scholarships for students who are either from the area or attending a college or university in the area. One example is the Community Foundation for Greater Buffalo at cfgb.org. Next, join relevant professional organizations and honor societies. These can potentially provide not only funding, but networking and conference opportunities. Finally, Scholly is a scholarship search phone application that can serve as one more resource in your funding search. Things to keep in mind when searching for awards. Every award has a distinct due date, so it's important to stay organized. Every award has unique application components, such as a transcript, letters of recommendation, or essays. Start searching and preparing 8 to 12 months in advance of the deadline and when you need the money. Often, applications for the fall are due in the winter or even the fall semester before. You should be continuously looking for appropriate awards. If you cannot find anything that applies to you during one search, take a break and come back to it again in a few weeks. Graduate students should look for funding at the same time as applying for programs. Don't wait until you are admitted. Ask about internal funding options at programs such as teaching assistantships, TAs, research assistantships, RAs, graduate assistantships, GAs, and training grants. Also, keep in mind that there are awards for every stage of the PhD process: pre-doctoral, dissertation, and postdoctoral. Finally, connect the dots of your story to match the mission of the fellowship, and consider your goals both now and in the future. Many students are understandably looking for funding to cover the expenses of higher education, but also think about your longer-term goals and how a fellowship or scholarship can help you attain them. Another way to utilize our services is to join a development program. The Office of Fellowships and Scholarships runs multi-week programs for undergraduate and graduate students. The Spark program is an 8-week leadership development program for freshmen and sophomores offered during the fall and spring semesters. Session topics include networking, a writing workshop, community engagement, and finding research opportunities. This picture is from the Spring 2020 Spark Networking Night. National Science Foundation, NSF, and Fulbright workshops are multi-week programs for students interested in applying for the NSF or Fulbright in the fall. They are offered during the spring semester and summer session. Students learn the details of the application process and receive support as they begin to prepare their applications. Finally, we hold a PhD fellowship boot camp offered during the winter and summer sessions. Now that we have talked a little bit about searching for awards, connect with the Office of Fellowships and Scholarships for more information and support during your scholarship journey. Contact us via phone at 716-645-9100 or via email at fellowships@buffalo.edu. Our on-campus office is located in 24 Capon Hall. Let's get social. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at UBFellowships, on LinkedIn and YouTube, or find us on the web at buffalo.edu/fellowships. You can also make an appointment with one of our advisors online at buffalo.edu/fellowships/contact. Office of Fellowships and Scholarships Director Elizabeth Colucci works with students on general graduate awards and STEM awards. Assistant Director Megan Stewart works with students on general undergraduate awards and international study awards. Thank you for watching this video. Check out the other Fellowships and Scholarships 101 videos on funding for graduate school, major external fellowships, and becoming a more competitive applicant.